Good morning, North Penn, and welcome to the 2017-18 school year. I hope you and your family and friends had a fantastic summer. I wanted to take this opportunity to provide you with some important information about this year, in addition to highlighting some big and exciting changes that we believe are in line with our core values, mission, and vision for North Penn High School. The first change is that you will notice that I am wearing a really fancy fanny pack. Due to back surgery in June. Don't be jealous, be inspired, because fanny packs are back. We are very excited to work with you to make this year your best year thus far. Please challenge yourself, meet new people, be respectful of everyone in this building, and act like a young, respectful adult. While we want to treat you like young adults and provide you with trust and privileges at the high school level, the added liberties come with added responsibility. We want you to learn, have fun with your friends, pursue your passions, and be safe. Keeping a safe school environment is a responsibility of all of us. Hold one another accountable, and together we can continue to make this the best darn high school in Pennsylvania. You're surrounded by amazing people from all different walks of life, and we want to celebrate this. High school has the potential to be the best 3 years of your life. The opportunities are limitless if you choose to embrace them. I personally want you to always feel heard, to always feel cared for, and to know that the adults at North Penn High School are here because we like kids and we want to help you accomplish your goals as you prepare for life after high school. We are very proud to say that North Penn High School is a community where growth and character meet. The next thing I would like to discuss is our new bell schedule, and specifically nighttime. First, I want you to know that I am well aware that nighttime last year did not work. There were two purposes. One, to make North Penn a safer environment for emergency situations and evacuations. We did, without a doubt, accomplish this aspect of our goal. Next, we wanted to create an environment where students could meet, talk about things that might not be academic, and provide a platform for distributing information. At this, we failed. Meeting once per month in odd areas of the building with a teacher you never had the time to get to know did not work. I stand firmly behind the concept of nighttime and the theory behind it, but the implementation needs to change. Here's what we are going to do this year, and please listen closely to these details. Nighttime will occur twice per week in the middle of the day between third and fourth period. This is a time of day where we can maximize the number of students in the building due to our tech school, career study, work study, no school period 8, gifted mentorship, etc. This will occur on Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday will look like last year's 9th period. You will report to nighttime, and you will have the opportunity to go to other teachers, with a pass of course, and report to club meetings, work on assignments, make up tests, or anything else that is for academic purposes. Friday, we will be focused on culture and climate. We will have a 4-week rotation where we focus on the following things: college and career readiness and naviance, culture and climate in the building, and in other words, this will be focused on building relationships and fun. We're going to have students involved in the planning of these activities. And then we will have class information, which will be run by your class advisors and your class officers, and character building. And this is where we can have challenging conversations about how we can make this school and our community a better place. Friday's nighttime is protected time, and you will not be permitted to have passes for other classes. We ask that you seize the opportunity in nighttime and get to know people in your group. You will meet twice per week with the same students for all 3 years at North Penn High School. These groupings are heterogeneous, and our hope is that you are with many kids that you don't know. Get to know new people, let your guard down a bit, and make the best of it. At this time, I'll kick it over to our assistant principals to share some information with you. First up, we'll hear from our sophomore home office.
Hi, I'm Mr. Nicholson from Home Office F40, and I will work with sophomores letters A through K. The next change, which you have probably noticed, is that our bell schedule is different on Wednesdays. We will now implement an 8B period. This too is similar to last year's 9th period, but you will stay in your 8th period. This means the bell will ring to indicate the end of 8th period, but you will remain in that classroom. You will then have the opportunity to go visit other teachers or simply get started on your homework. You will not need to spend 5 minutes transitioning to a new 9th period classroom, and the teacher in front of you during 8B is one of your teachers anyway. Our teachers will not be moving about and covering other classrooms, and you will have access to get remediation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Lynn, and I will work with the sophomores, letters L through Z. Let's talk about Chromebook expectations. Have them, charged, and use them appropriately. At this point in your careers, you know what is acceptable use of district devices and what is not. Keep in mind that we are able to track every search, document, and conversation on these district-owned devices. We expect that you will use it as a tool for learning. They are intended to enhance the learning experience for our students and to better prepare you for life beyond high school. Be smart, take care of it, and keep in mind how fortunate we are as a district to have access to this technology. We have faith that our students will use them appropriately.
Good morning, students, and welcome back. I am Mr. Moeller, and I have the pleasure of working with the class of 2019, and I will not be wearing a fanny pack this year. You have already heard a little bit about nighttime on Tuesdays and Fridays, as well as our alternate schedule on Wednesdays to accommodate an 8B period. One of our goals is to provide you with ample opportunities to seek extra help and remediation, and to make these opportunities more accessible. To that end, our professional staff will now have meetings after school only on Mondays. This will take the guesswork out of when teachers might be able to provide extra help or to complete assessments or labs, as they will likely be available from Tuesday through Friday after school. Additionally, should you stay after school, we have late buses that run Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday out front of K-Pod. On Wednesdays, the late bus will run at 3:15. This pairs well with our 8B period on Wednesday afternoons. If you're making up a test or a lab, you can stay through the final bell and take the 3:15 late bus home. On Tuesday and Thursday, the late bus again will be at 4:15, similar to years past. Keep in mind that if you plan on taking any of the late bus offerings, you need to check in with your home office each day prior to 1:30 for attendance purposes. And you will need to show the bus driver your student ID to get on the bus.
Good morning, North Penn. I'm Mrs. Dome, and I have the pleasure of working with the class of 2019 this year. Juniors and seniors may have noticed that the gyms have been renamed on their schedules. The Navy gym, which was previously known as the boys' gym or the larger gym, and the Columbia gym, which was previously known as the girls' gym, are still in the same places they have always been. The name changes are a result of new Title IX guidelines. We felt that naming them after the school colors was better than calling them Gym 1 and Gym 2. In the home offices, you will see some new faces. We are very excited to welcome Mrs. Flacco from Pembroke Middle School. Mrs. Flacco will be joining the sophomore home office F40. As a result, we needed to shift some things around. Ms. Manalo will be joining the junior home office in K25 and working with students whose last names start with H through O. Ms. McCreary will join the seniors in D103 and work with students whose last names begin with A through G.
Good morning, North Penn. My name is Miss Scott, and I have the pleasure of working with Mrs. Radigan and the class of 2018. This morning, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about attendance procedures which may have changed from last year. If you are a sophomore, which is the class of 2020, when you arrive late to school, you will arrive through the main doors and go to home office F40. If you are a member of the junior class 2019, you will enter through the main doors and go to your home office K25. Seniors, things are a little different for you this year. If you arrive after 7:21, but before the start of third period, this includes those of you with late arrival, you are actually going to enter through the sports lobby and report to the newly designed attendance suite in F10. Where is F10? F10 is that area that has two doors on either side located directly behind the mural. You will still see the familiar face of Mrs. Arduino, but prior to third period, that is where you will check in. After the start of third period, you will port directly to home office D103 to turn in your late pass.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Mr. Bartle, Athletic Director at North Penn High School. I hope all of you decide to support our athletic teams this year by attending various contests and cheering on the North Penn Knights to victory. Certainly, I wish for all students to enjoy each contest. However, I want to make sure all students know and follow the spectator expectations for indoor and outdoor contests established by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association. Spectators attending outdoor events are prohibited to bring backpacks, balloons, shakers, whistles, lasers, and portable listening devices without headphones. Spectators attending indoor events are prohibited to bring backpacks, balloons, banners, lasers, shakers, signs, sirens, strips of material, towels, whistles, and/or portable listening devices, once again, without headphones. Spectators are not allowed to remove their shirt and may not use body paint while in attendance at an indoor or outdoor contest. Please know there are additional restrictions that will be addressed on an individual basis. In addition to the PIAA rules, the Suburban One League provides all schools with a pamphlet that lists expectations for spectators and athletes attending or participating in an athletic contest. This pamphlet can be found on the North Penn Athletic website. Have fun, be spirited, be appropriate, and go Knights.
Good morning, North Penn. I'm Mrs. Radigan, and I have the honor of being paired with Miss Scott in D103 as the other senior home office assistant principal. As many of you have noticed when you arrived to school today, there are North Penn flags hung around the exterior of the school, mats at many of the doors and home offices, and branded athletic fields, among other improvements that help shape the culture and identity of North Penn. This identity and ownership should instill a sense of pride in all of you, as NPHS is an accomplished school filled with students who are smart, athletic, creative, driven, ambitious, and most importantly, Knights. And as the third-ranked high school in Pennsylvania last year, we are proud of all of these accomplishments, and we want you to share that same sense of pride and respect for the facility, the adults, and one another.
I realize that we threw a lot your way this morning, and we expect that you will have questions. Please know that you can always feel free to ask us questions at any time. Stop into our offices, grab us in the hallways, or send us an email. I can promise you that we will always be respectful of your opinions, of you, and of your time. Trust me when I say that spending time with students and in the classrooms is unquestionably the best part of the job. We cannot wait to make this our best year yet together. My best to all of you for a fantastic 2017-2018 school year, and you have my word that we will work tirelessly to make your high school experience the best that it can be. Thank you for your attention, North Penn, and go Knights.